all you're going to want is just a piece, just a pencil, and we're going to be using some calculators, and that's it. We will supply you with everything else.
Alright, and we are going to be switching kind of more back here on the whiteboard for most of the day, so if y'all want to rotate at any time to be this way, you can. So we're going to take and do this worksheet by yourself without partners or anything right now. And don't worry if you don't know anything on the worksheet, just try your best, try to answer all questions. That way you know where you're at. This is what we're going to be going over on these next 3 days, okay?
Guys, we appreciate your best effort, and really, it's something that we're going to use to, and our mentors are going to utilize to maybe evaluate how effective we were. So it's greatly appreciated if y'all just do your best. And again, this is new to probably almost everyone in here, so I understand. Just give it a whirl. That's all I'm asking.
Make sure you put your name at the top, please.
Question asked, and it's a good question, what if you don't know anything else? We understand. Just maybe try to put some things together, just take a stab in the dark, just do what you might think it might be. And that is totally great. That's all we're looking for. Would anybody like another minute or two? Okay. Good deal. Let's say one more minute. All right, guys, let me go around and take those up. Hey, we appreciate you doing whatever you could. I promise you, by Friday, all this makes sense. And it looks hard, doesn't it? It is not. I think you're gonna be surprised in just how easy it might be. Again, hey guys, be sure to clean off your tables because we're fixing to do something that's going to require probably most all the space on your table.
Alright, so now we're gonna do an activity with the Arkansas map. It's better than the worksheet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give you some cities. You're gonna find the coordinates of the cities using this map. We have cut off the key, so you're gonna have to look for them. Okay? Everybody understand what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. You're gonna use it as a group. So we're doing one map per table. You work together.
There's 10 cities, and we need the coordinates for all 10 cities that you find on the map. Not to make it too much of a contest, but the one who gets the most found, we might have a little bit of something, but please don't get excited. It's nothing big. It's not food related, no. And as you can see, we added 2 or 3 at the end that are going to be a little bit more obscure towns or cities that are going to be a little bit more difficult to find.
There we go.
Then you want to use the other side.
Almost right there. I didn't support it. 54.
Okay. Think back to experience of any experience you've had reading a map. Okay. Social sciences, nothing. How to read the map in regards to coordinates.
Yeah, we didn't.
Check out the perimeter of the map.
Please tell me
That's all I can think of.
I know it, but
Make sure you're writing the coordinates down on your worksheets that we gave you. As a group.
54. I'm pretty sure we're
Yeah,
wrong.
those would be that would definitely be part of the machines that we use to put the coordinates down. Absolutely.
So would the coordinates consist of a letter and a number?
Yes, it would.
Okay. But you're putting it on small mail.
come on, man. Time's up.
That's what you say, because small mail is like, yeah.
So it consists of
Yes. I like the way
Why don't y'all just bring the thing this way? You just want to sit down. Hey, life isn't fair. I have no idea what you're saying. What are those? You just turn in the map. Dude, I can read it. I can even see this. Like, even if I do.
What way?
This David up here somewhere.
I think I saw one group, hey guys, just to let you know, I think I saw one group that might help you out, using the actual paper that you're writing the coordinates down. If you can't figure out what letter or number the town's in between, you might use it just to kind of help line it out.
Teachers, pardon this interruption, but if your students are in the auditorium for the history play, you need to go to the auditorium to be with your students. Teachers, go to the auditorium with your students. Thank you.
It's starting. Yeah. Like right here.
Actually, they're doing some both.
I was gonna take my brother. That's no, doing good? Shut up.
I was my mom. Those are
We found out the radar.
Guys, I want to reassure you, every town on that list of 10 does exist on that map in the
We're
state of
not trying to
Arkansas.
trick you, I promise.
Monticello.
I never heard of it.
B10. Look at this. B10 is Okay. You might be like.
Which is, okay.
Where'd you even see? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's number 7.
They got number 10 already.
Found them.
Oh, never mind, I thought it's number 8. I'm sorry.
10 probably in the middle.
Now, Witcherville was just because it's around Halloween. Turkey Scratch because it's getting close to Thanksgiving.
If they're not a main city, they're probably not going to be as big as it's not going to be hollow. Turkey Scratch, right? Found it.
Which one do you find?
Turkey Scratch.
Hey, don't tell anybody.
Everybody like, somebody from, I think that's a.
Evening Shade, is that what it says?
I know, but it's not on the map.
We go Friday. Are we supposed to be going? Here we go. Go ask Taylor. You're the battle in the class. You're the battle in the class. Go ask. You're definitely the battle. I'm definitely not. I don't like sassy. See, that's sass. It's not sass. It's just dumping up with stupid. I mean, I don't either. But you put up with
Well, Mr. Mackenzie and Mrs. Miss Wiles.
Look for evening shade, now look for which one. If I get on Tatum's side, it's not looking nice. Man, when you turn the map, I can't see. Well, when you turn, I can see. I didn't. Okay. I didn't touch it. This is crappy. So I was trying to touch my shade. It's okay. It should be on the bottom left. Wash it out. McCormick. Josh's Street. Let's go. Don't go. Well, we should be going. Tam has to speak up first. She said everyone else on a major road. If it's a major city. Jerome. I'm going. I just saw that. She said she's starting. So aren't you supposed to go? Yeah, I'm supposed to go. Jerome to go? I saw him. He other people's class level. You're on the go. You said you're signed up. Yeah. We need to sign up.
Has anybody found 8, 9, or 10 yet?
We found 9.
I found 9. You found turkey scratch?
Yeah. Right here, somewhere over here.
Protect your ears.
Okay, now I definitely can't see it. Well, you weren't finding anything, so I took over. Texarkana's over here. Texarkana's right there. You can't find it. Good map. I can read it.
Carol, evening shade.
All I know is that what do we have left? Fayetteville, that one weird one, and
Okay, y'all like football. Y'all should know where Fayetteville's at.
I've been there like 3 times already this year for track, and I don't know where it is. It's like, I just know it's closer up there. Where's Harrison? If you know where Harrison is, it's like the same distance as Harrison. Rest of those questions there. It's further than that.
Just have your pencil pointed to it.
Okay. It's right there. Are you kidding me? It was. Damn. See, this one.
Y'all just did it for the 3 more obscure.
I lost it. I lost it. You flipped the map. How am I supposed to know where it is? You flipped the map. I did not.
To increase your odds, number 8 actually has 2 in State Arkansas.
Okay, okay. Again, I circled it. I did for a second. I circled it right here. Okay, now it's both. Okay, what's more? Don't flip it all the way. We both want to. Evening shade. Look for that. That was weird. Right guard. There's Harrison. Hey, Harrison. No, not all of them. Yeah. They're good at sports. That's all I know. Are you going?
She pulled up the list.
Miss Knight, is my name on the list? Mr. Ricketts. All right. Mr. Ricketts. I think we're all on it. I think we're all on it. I think it's turkey scratch artist. No, we already had it.
What?
Right back here. How much do I have? We got 2. No, we got 3. Dang it. They probably have one.
All the words, the little big words.
Where is it? Like somewhere on the black side.
No.
Have fun.
Yeah, we didn't look at them and say, oh, all of these are this color.
I forgot.
Turkey scratch? What is it known for? I'm not sure.
I don't know that it's.
Yeah.
I thought it was
known
all
for
even shade.
anything except for its unique name.
Dang it.
Other than its name and.
What is it by?
What's turkey scratch by?
Like. I think I was
Maybe related to chicken.
Oh, they must have put up.
the parts are off.
I will give y'all one hint. Evening shade can be in the south or in the north part of the south.
Oh, you look up there.
What?
Evening shade could be in the north or the south.
Okay.
She a cheater. She just looked over here.
But we are looking for the one in the north, just to let you know.
Wait.
But we'll take either.
Turkey scratch. Y'all found it? Yeah. Oh my God. Who was on CD?
We got it at the same Oh, I found one. Which one? 5. Where? Down, what is it? Down? Right here.
What is it?
All right, guys, so let's say about 5 more minutes. No, we're going to wrap it up in about 5. We're going to move on.
Okay, I found Shady. That's
Found Slim Shady.
yeah.
Well, I found it. Y'all found
Now we're witchcraft meet.
Oh my God. Witchcraft.
Winterville.
Okay.
Which meet?
You look for
Or no, where's witchcraft? Is it in the north or south?
That's good.
I was doing this the
Has anybody mailed Winterville yet?
No, man.
I don't have
You did? No. Do y'all want a hint on Winterville?
Oh, just give me a hint. Hey, what's your name?
I'm sorry.
It's in, I will tell you, Winterville is in the western part of the state.
Okay, never.
He's right here.
You found it?
Winterville.
We won. We get
You got them all?
It's like on
What? It's by the found it. Not yet, but.
Think what your pencil marks over it and buy it.
We done? We done right
We
here.
done on
Alright.
31st.
I heard it from Mr.
And he came over here and got the last one.
Oh, for real?
Why you don't come on?
So show me what you're doing.
I'm still gonna fun do go to D1 and blow myself. Nobody.
Which ones have you found? Like, which ones have you found?
Alright, guys, we got a winner.
Hold on, see something that got me.
Wait till they're
I
stolen.
got two winners, I think they beat you guys.
No, it is.
No, we said we finished. He came over here and got
watch for that.
Hey, like I said, I have a little something for you guys. It's really not much. If you do not want it, leave it for Miss Knight, because I know she'd appreciate it. But I love these rewards.
I'm leaving.
Good
job.
This is Timmy.
Y'all work together.
I bet they're just gonna go back here to that.
You don't need a ticket.
Nope. No, they can do it. Hey, let's fold the maps back up if you know how to. If anybody need help folding it up, or know the correct way to fold it up.
No, they're doing it wrong.
So what you do is you start at the first, on the left side, you fold it, then you fold it again, all the way from left to right.
Fan fold. Fan fold.
It's a fan fold all the way from left to right.
I got it first. I won.
There you go.
Wait, what? Okay, here, you just finish it because I'm right back. Back.
This night,
Back.
get it anytime.
Okay.
Finish it.
Back. Then what do you do? Like, this way? Or this way? Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, now what? Okay, here, you just finish it because I'm not gonna get it. I'm really not gonna get it. Yeah, I'm not good at folding it. Sorry, it's so long. Sorry, I'm not good at it.
Alright guys, everybody look here. So guys, is that pretty fun? I know it's more social studies related, but it's kind of fun having a little scavenger hunt, wasn't it? There is a purpose for that exercise though, guys. So, today I'm going to introduce you to matrix. Not the Keanu Reeves matrix, but mathematical matrix, okay?
Alright.
So y'all been studying systems of equations, right? And you've been doing things like x plus 4y equals 3 and then 2x, the systems of equations. We're going to introduce you to another way of representing, manipulating, and solving systems of equations, and it's called matrix. All right? So let's just say, let me get my example here. All right, so I'm going to put a matrix up here on the board. This is matrix A, let's say. So it's matrix A or set A. And in that I'm going to put 1, 2, negative 3, 3, 4, 0. All right, so first off, the reason why it was kind of important to kind of go through that, guys, the big thing was whenever you were doing that, how did you record the coordinates on the map of the tangent? But letter the number, right? So the letters were on the left-hand side of the page, right? And the numbers were on the top, right? Okay, matrices are going to be the same way, okay? So, again, this is a row. This row 1, row 2, row 3, column 1, and column 2, right? So the matrices, if I said, what was the value or the element of the set that was A, 1, 2? Same thing as the map. Row 1, column 2. So it's just equals 3, right? It's the same thing as the map. Whenever you were looking for like Little Rock or Texarkana, you just simply wrote down.
I don't know, you said, oh, you gonna do that?
So A, which represents the set, row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2 is 3. So if I were to say A, 3, 1, what's the value? Negative 3, right. So it's just, again, row 3, column 1. Negative 3. I'll do one more. A, 2, 2. 4.
Yeah.
Not hard, is it? No. Pretty simple. It's the same thing as reading that map. You're simply just identifying what the element is in that set or the city in that state by its coordinates. That's it. Pretty simple. All right, so now that you know what the elements are, I'm going to now show you how it relates to the system of linear equations that y'all been studying, okay? So, for example,
Yeah.
if I have, let me start over. I'm sorry. If I have 2x plus 3y equals 7, and again, negative 2x plus 5y equals 1. Would anybody like to take a chance at maybe telling me how you might put that in a matrix? So matrix, we know it's going to be a system of numbers in the brackets, right? We understand that already. What do you think goes in the top left-hand corner? 2. What do you think goes under the 2? In other words, row 2, column 1.
Negative 2.
Negative 2. And row 1, column 2. 3. Row 2, column 2. 5. Okay? All right, so that's it right now. Let's stop this for a second. So next thing is these can also be called vectors. This is your x and your y. And then you have the answer, which is 7 and 1, right? So this is longhand of how you would set up a matrix for this system of equations, okay? However, you're going to generally see it like this, though. This means exactly the same thing as that, okay?
And line means equals.
The line means equals. Very good. Absolutely. So what this is, just so you know, this is your x coefficients. These are your y coefficients. And then these are your constants, and that means equals. Okay? So, if you were to see this, I'm going to erase this part just where I have room. The way this comes out the same is you're going to go 2 times x, 3 times y, and that's a plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Negative 2 times x, 5 times y, or plus 5y. The equals 7, 1. So we derive back at the same thing, right? It's pretty much that simplistic in thought, okay? All right, so next, we'll try one more. And guys, I will tell you, we will be reviewing this again. In other words, there will be a little post-test, and Ms. Knight has the right to do whatever she wants to with that post-test as far as your grades. So I encourage you to take notes if you want to. So let's try one more though, because this is really just identifying how the matrix is set up. So let's just try, let's try 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, negative 5, 3, 5. And that is a 1, by the way. All right. Negative 7, 7, and 8. All right, so, anybody feel brave? Anybody want to come up and try this? No? Nobody? You want to try it? I encourage you. I hope you do, I promise. All right, so think about it, it's just like the previous one. It's just now you've got an X, Y, and Z as opposed to an X, Y. That's right, 1, X. Does everybody see how you did that?
No.
No? Okay, got any questions?
Is that a 2 or a V?
It's a 2, and a lot of times you'll see mathematicians, they'll put a line through their Z's just for that fact, that we tend to curve our Z's, so you'll see that straight line going through it just for that fact. Very good, man. Very good. Appreciate that. See how much time.
Where do you get that 2 from?
Which 2?
Wait, that's 5, 2? Is
Okay.
that 5?
So what he did is, this is basically like an X, so this would be the same thing again, as saying 1, 3, 2, 4, negative 5, 2, 3, 1, and 5. And then X, Y, Z. Negative 7, 7, and 8. So what he did is he took 1x plus 4y minus 5z equals 7, or negative 7, yeah. Then he took 3x plus 2y plus 3z, right here, equals 7. Then he took 2z, or 2x, start back at the top, 2x plus y plus 5z, so it's 2y, 5z equals 8. You know what that said? Would y'all like to see how to do it in the calculator? How to actually solve this in the calculator. You know how you've been doing all that, having to solve for y and replacing it with x, and then, or replacing y and the next one with what you solve for y. You get what I'm saying, solving the linear equations? So you've done all this longhand already for the last several weeks, right? She's going to show you how to do it in the calculator using a matrix. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get y'all, is there a preference on the calculators, or do they just come get them, or?
Well, they're tables, each of them plug in.
Okay guys, if y'all don't mind, come get your tables, calculators.
Find some
I know, but
Miss Knight, is there any way you can not make such a glare on here? The lights, like, never reset.
Yes. You guys are gonna get your bag,
you gotta turn on the
Step one, can you hear me? Try to hear me? a problem in how to put it in the calculator, just like you had it on the board, same exact one. So first, you're gonna hit your second button, and you're gonna go to matrix, which is your inverse button. Can everybody see that button?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? This is where everything in the matrix happens. So you can name the matrix, which is gonna be just your standard alphabet. Your math button is gonna give you any kind of thing that you wanna do to it. So this is where we're gonna go to solve. And then of course your edit, you're gonna edit your matrix. You're gonna tell it what it is, whether it's a 2x3, 2x4, whatever the matrix is. Alright, so you're gonna hit enter to edit. Does everybody get that same screen?
You guys, I failed to mention the one she's gonna do an example on. Just failed to mention it again. Everything's got a 1, 2, 3, so it's 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So it's a 3 by 3. This is not read 3 times 3, it's read 3 by 3. Think of it like a 2 by 4, you know, a piece of lumber, a 2 by 4. It's not 2 times 4, it's 2 by 4, so.
It's gonna be a 3 by 4.
But this one's a 3 by 3.
With your answer, it'll be a 3 by 4.
Oh, I apologize, yes, 4.
Alright, so we're gonna do a 3 by 4, which is the one on the board. And how you enter these, you're gonna type in the number and hit enter, and it'll automatically move you over to the next space. So the first number was a 1, so you're gonna hit 1 and enter, and it'll take you to the next spot in that you need to enter the next number in that row. Not in your column, it doesn't go up and down. It goes by row first, because you want that first equation to be your first thing that goes in your calculator. So finish putting in the full matrix that's on the board. The next one will be 4. Next one will be 5. And the last one's a -7.
I'm sorry, my handwriting is not the best.
Does everybody have their numbers in their calculator?
Yes.
Give me another few seconds to finish. Everybody got the numbers and the correct numbers? Double check your numbers, because if your number is a negative and you've typed in a positive, your answer's not gonna come out correct.
I got a lot, I didn't do any clear. I don't know how to do that.
Is everybody at this point where you have your numbers plugged in?
Hang on one second.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to know when I get this calculator situation.
It won't turn on.
And then you just did it.
They won't let me, I had to, 8, they won't let me keep doing that.
All right, has everybody got it entered?
Yeah. And that'll set it up, it's already in there before. So your first number was a 1. So then you enter 4, 5, clap once if you can hear me. Clap twice if you can hear me. Thank you. Alright, so from this matrix that you've entered, You can solve this, and you can do multiple things with it. We're just gonna go into solving for right now. I hit second mode to go to my regular screen like you would type anything else in. You're gonna go back to second and matrix. You're gonna go over to math, because this is where we're gonna get our solving from.
Wait.
Okay.
Second what?
Second matrix.
What did you say?
Cause she said do
Second
something.
matrix,
Second matrix.
which is second inverse.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
And
you're with it.
scroll over to math.
I appreciate it.
Math is in the middle. Alright, so then after you're at math, you're gonna go down, use your little arrows, and you're gonna go to RREF.
RREL.
RREF is our solve. Is everybody at RREF? Can you see that on your screen in the math section? Second matrix.
Rotating on the to see RRR. It's D.
Is everybody at
And just to let you know,
RREF?
it's B on that menu.
It was so many before.
There you go. Enter. Once you're there, go ahead and hit enter.
Alright, so now you have RREF on your screen. You're gonna go back into matrix. Can everybody hear me?
Press enter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Press enter
hit
and
enter on the B
RREF.
whenever you get to the RREF parentheses. Just hit enter, and that's what your screen should look like. It's just RREF parentheses right now.
Alright, so is everybody at this point? Okay. You're gonna hit second matrix again, and then enter again, because A is the one that we just edited.
Somebody's phone going on.
Wait a second, that was there.
No, not second enter.
Dude, it's time to go.
Second matrix.
I don't know what time
What time is it?
We're almost done. You gotta hit one more button.
What's
And
the
then
button?
we can pick
Enter.
up in here too.
You're gonna hit enter. After you have your A matrix in that RREF, this is your answer to that matrix, and we'll explain the answer tomorrow. So this is how you get there. Please put your calculators up, turn them off, that way Miss Knight's batteries don't run down.